Hey, what's good? When this is Adnan Rady in the collection, I want to talk about a very pivotal, very important game that just happened last night between two MVP candidates in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikola Jokic, and I'm referring to the Denver Nuggets defeating the Oklahoma City Thunder 119-107 to force a Game 7, which is going to be hugely intense with a lot of stakes on the line and major storylines along the way. As I mentioned, both players I just mentioned, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikola Jokic, they're both gunning for the MVP. And it is looking like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's most likely going to get it. But my personal opinion, I believe Jokic deserves it because he's been like the definition of an MVP, most valuable player, the player that's been the most important on their team. Like without him, this team is done for. They have nothing to contribute. And Nikola Jokic has definitely fit that definition, because we got to look back and remember that the Denver Nuggets, they have so much issues. They had so many injuries. They fired their coach late in the season. So now they're trying to make it work with a new coach who's just stepping in with little to no time to prepare in the playoffs. And Jokic, he's putting up unbelievable numbers. He averaged a triple-double this past season. And like, he is taking this Denver Nuggets team, who is not as talented, is not as deep compared to the championship team back in 2023. He's actually doing a lot more than expected and help making this Denver team go to Game 7 against Oklahoma City Thunder, who have been number one in the West, and they have the most stacked, loaded team, well-established coach, well-established, and a young roster too that's only going to get better from here. And Jokic is taking them, putting them in a corner to Game 7 despite all that. So I personally believe Jokic should get the MVP because of all those reasons, because of the amount of scrutiny and craziness is happening with him and the situation in Denver. But most of the time, the MVP is the best player on the best team. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the best player on the best team, number one in the West, and he's been performing great numbers. So ultimately, it'll give it to him, I have a feeling. But this Game 7, I believe this will be a chance for Jokic to prove, no, I should be the MVP again. Y'all just tired. Y'all don't want to vote the same guy, but I deserve it. So this is his chance to prove that. So I'm going to break down both star players' game from Game 7. As Nikola Jokic, he did score 29 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, while having 2 steals, a block, shooting an impressive 64.3% from the field, while shooting 33.3% from three-point range and having 1 turnover. Whereas Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he scored 32 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, no steals, no blocks, while shooting a very good 68.8% chance from the field and 50% from three-point range, while having 2 turnovers. So overall, like, both players are really good. They both deserve it. I personally would be okay with either or, but just given the amount of like context when we look deeper into this, like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's being set up for success. Like, this is set up to be the prime year for him. Whereas Jokic, he has proven in the past that he is the MVP and he has won a championship. But I feel especially this year, he's stepped up big time, because like somehow like his previous MVP numbers are not as good as this year. And on top of that, he has a lot more responsibility between the coaching change, and then there's a bunch of turmoil between teammates, and like him just rising up and just taking care of business and like dragging this team to a Game 7. That to me shows that he really deserves it. Doesn't matter if it's been like 3, 4, 5 years. Like, to me, that alone, like, he definitely deserves it, in my opinion. So I respect that on his parts. And the Denver Nuggets, though, I mean, they're trying to pull their weight as well, because you have Westbrook. He has been stepping up during the season when they were down. Jamal Murray now, like, he's been battling an illness, and he's been doing really good. I believe he was a key contributor to the Denver Nuggets winning last night, as he was like just making these aggressive drives, attacking the basket. He was like getting trapped by a defense, just passing it really quickly to an open man to be able to get a open 3-point shot, and just like he's just like running around doing exactly what he's been doing past couple years in the playoffs. Just was incredible, like speed, tenacity, and just outsmarting the defense. We saw some of that last night, and despite him being sick, I mean, that's really incredible for him to go through that and still like deliver for this team when they needed him the most. But one thing I did see last night that was very interesting was when ESPN posted a statistic that showed like the last 2 games of their fourth quarter scoring. It showed OKC had outscored the Denver Nuggets in the fourth quarter of the past 2 games 63-37. So the problem with the Denver Nuggets is that they can hang in with the OKC Thunder, but when it's the fourth quarter, they collapse. Well, this time they were on the offensive. They took over all gas, no breaks. They made sure to put this away quickly, and they didn't give OKC hardly any chance to catch up or to try to expose them. They were just like, nope, whatever. Every time they make a shot, Denver will match it. They'll get a stop when necessary. They just go in and do everything they need to do to make sure to get this game going so they can force a game 7. And I saw that, and I'm just like really amazed at like how resilient this Denver Nuggets team is, because you would think like they would automatically be the favorites because nobody can stop Jokic. There's no real legitimate rival for Jokic center wise yet, and just seeing like how you would think they're established, but no, this past season has been anything but that. And the fact that they're going up against the number 1 seed to a game 7, that says a lot about them. So this is gonna be good either way. I mean, whoever could win this, I mean, like, I think definitely will end up making it to the NBA Finals, because most likely it's going to be Minnesota versus either Denver or OKC. So, like, I think this second round matchup right here is their biggest test for both respective teams. So we'll just have to wait and see. But personally, I do believe the Denver Nuggets, I think they'll find a way to muscle the way through because of their championship experience, because they've been in this situation before. So I would not count them out. So that's my prediction for them. But let me know what you guys think, Nuggets fans. How do you feel about last night? Do you feel you guys can take it all the way? Or do you guys think that there's too much issues going on, that this could be a throwaway year? Or OKC Thunder fans, how do you guys feel? Do you guys feel like, unlike Cleveland, you guys are a legit number 1 seed? You guys this is your year. You're going to make it to the finals. I want to hear everybody out in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, please like and subscribe. I certainly love and appreciate every single last one of y'all. God bless, and talk soon.